Well, let's go ahead and talk about your weather as we head into today. We're still tracking temperatures out in the 80s out there. Dry conditions really remain in place, so not going to look for a lot of shower chances as we head into this evening and really through the overnight. But our temperatures will be cooling down quickly. We'll look for 70 degrees by the time we get to 11 p.m. By tomorrow morning, we're back in the 60s across the area, and some of those inland spots, similar to what we saw today, could see a few of those upper 50s. So you'll want to make sure that you are prepared for that. In those inland spots, you might need just a flannel or some form of a long sleeve to get you through those early morning hours. The good news is, as we head into the rest of the work week, these are going to start improving back into the upper 60s by the time we get to the start of the weekend. Still talking about tomorrow, pretty much going to be looking at mostly to partly sunny skies. High temperatures warming back into the 80s across the area with just a few isolated shower chances, likely going to be more on your commute home. Still, here's a closer look at the temperatures. Lower 80s at the beaches, still going to be seeing 90s for areas south of the Altamaha. And what we're going to look at as we go throughout the day is more of the sunny conditions in the morning, a little bit of those pop-up shower chances starting to come back into play as we head into the afternoon. The good news is all of this is going to fall apart pretty quickly as we head into tomorrow evening. Temperatures cooling back down into the lower 70s during that time. So still going into the rest of the work week, we have a little bit of an uptick in rain chances tomorrow. Not going to see any more of those until we get into the weekend, and we'll see a little bit of higher chances, but remaining isolated as we go into the start of next week. A lot of the reason why that is because we've got so much high pressure around the area, and a lot of the moisture is being taken away by this system up over towards Virginia. So as we head through the midweek and into the second half of the week, high pressure is going to extend a little farther off the coast. This is going to bring some of that humidity back into the area. So temperatures warming back into the upper 80s to lower 90s, could feel about 3 to 5 degrees warmer than that. So make sure that you are staying hydrated with any outdoor plans you have this weekend, because that mugginess is going to come back in full force as we go into the second half of the week and throughout most of the weekend back into those humid conditions. If you have outdoor plans, the better day for it is going to be Saturday as we head into Sunday. More of the breezy winds, not as nice of weather to be outdoors as we go into the last little bit of the weekend. And that's just because we've got this next front that's going to be pushed into the area, being pushed in by some upper level high pressure. This is likely going to cause more of those gusty winds off the coast. If you're planning on getting out on the boat, make sure you're staying updated on the latest conditions, because probably could see some small craft advisories out there at times through the weekend. And then we'll keep some of that cooler weather with us as we head into next week, into the first day of fall, but it looks like we'll be rebounding and warming right back up as we head into the midweek. Still, if you have any plans that you want to know the weather about over the next 7 days, you can always find the latest current conditions and forecast in the WTOC Weather app.